Vlogs, you know what I'm saying?
Today, oh my gosh, guys, if you see us wearing the same outfits, yes,
we're
shooting a bunch of videos today, so you're gonna be seeing the same outfits for like a couple of weeks or a couple of days. So it is what it is. You know what, period. We're gonna be shooting a story time today. It's basically my story time, but Daddy was a key eyewitness in this story time.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm here.
So she's here to basically.
I'm here live in the flesh. You know what I'm
saying? Say a few things that had happened when I was there, when I wasn't really, you don't understand. So this story time is called What Really Happened in Ireland. We can both agree that Ireland was a crazy trip.
It was a crazy trip.
But it was a good trip.
It was an amazing trip.
This story time takes place, when was it? Last year November?
It started in, when did we go? I think we went
31st to...
No, when does October end? The 31st.
To the 3rd. I think the 31st to the 3rd of...
Yeah, but I remember when I had
makes sense. So we went Ireland, and the day we went, they had their ball. Like, prior to that, everything was fine. Like, before that, because we all got divided into 3 groups. Oh, we went Ireland for a retreat. If you guys don't know what a retreat is, it's a place where you...
It's like you all stay together, and it's like you pray for like however many days the retreat. Our retreat was 3 days. We had a 3-day retreat. So it was like, we stayed in the church, we stayed in there, like we prayed 8, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
and we fasted as well, so that literally no distractions basically. So like everything was fine prior to that.
Distraction came.
Everything was fine prior to that, you know. We all got...
A quick backstory, basically, right? We get these pains, that's like, guys, it is serious. As in, but the worst thing is like nobody knows what it is.
No one knows what it is.
As in, remember last time in one of our vlogs,
he was in the hospital.
He was in the hospital, and it was because I was in pain, but they couldn't find anything. They just gave me Gaviscon, and they gave me some medicine. It's like a really really strong painkiller, but you can't get it anywhere. Like you have to have a prescription to get it. It's really strong, and that's the only thing that helps me. But it only helps for like 2 hours.
Like when I told you paracetamol don't help.
They don't help.
What's the
I'm not allowed to take. We're not allowed to take Nurofen, Ibuprofen. We're not allowed to take any of those.
They don't help, and people get normal stomach pain.
But it's not.
We got to Ireland. Everything was calm. Everything was Gucci. I remember the vibe was quite like. Like I remember me and Dave were saying we want to go home. I wanted my mum so bad because I don't ever go on holiday without my mum. I wanted to go home because it's just like,
what's going on?
Yeah, but at the same time, we was having fun with the people there that like, the people that we came with. So we all fell asleep because we were jet lagged.
Yeah.
We were jet lagged for real. We got up. I remember like, cause they had the ball on that day we came. I remember like our big brother Joshua.
He was hosting.
Make
sure you subscribe to his channel as well. Link's gonna be in the description.
Yeah, he was hosting as well. So we just had to get up. Like when I told you, it was basically 4 girls, with bonnets on. 4 girls with bonnets on. And then when Josh came on, no one knew it was at the back.
No one knew it was at... Because basically the church has like, it's got like two floors in it. So like everybody was on the ground floor, and then like we was upstairs, so like they couldn't really see us. And then them were calling the hosts to the front, innit? So they're calling this person, we didn't know this person.
We didn't know.
Call this person, we didn't know this person. As soon as they called, listen, we're actually Josh's riders. I don't care what anybody says. As soon as they called Josh, yes, Josh!
We were screaming.
Yes, Josh! Yes, Josh! The mouth snaps.
All we saw was
everybody looked up.
What? That's okay. You better do your thing. You host. So the ball went on, and then there was a group performing. They were performing. They were good at doing a good job. And no one was dancing. So
see, now this is the thing. See Zion Church, London. If the music is good, we're not staying in our seat. It's not happening.
We're not sitting down.
It's not. Listen.
Whether we know you or not, we're getting
up to dance.
We're getting up to dance. So no one was dancing. So we took it upon ourselves to go downstairs.
With our bodies.
When I told you, everyone looked nice. I cannot lie.
Yeah,
Everybody looked nice.
Like people got makeup artists,
Fam,
dress, hips.
I
We
was just
came
like,
with jeans, top, bonnet, and socks. We didn't.
downstairs dancing, and then JJ, Jeremiah,
Oh, that was
Daily, and Janice.
Basically, they were doing like a dance off, yeah. And if you know Manasseh loves to dance, right?
I don't love to dance. I like
Manasseh
dancing.
loves to dance.
I like.
Manasseh loves to dance, right? So we was like, okay, you're dancing over here. Can they go dance over there then? What's the problem?
That's the problem.
No,
I like to dance in my own corner. I don't like to dance and everyone's just staring at me.
So then, I don't know how, I think Jeremiah heard us shouting.
Yeah, and then Jeremiah literally
he was on the
leaped
stage.
over everyone and started praying
like,
at
you! What was you at? What did he say? How did he describe you? I don't remember.
know.
He described her some way. Like you and Manasseh went on the stage. She started dancing.
I was so scared, guys. No, it was actually, what's that word? Anxiety. That was a good time and everything, and we're just chilling. And then after the ball finished, everyone's having a good time. Everyone's just done. Everyone's talking this time and other. Everyone's asking us that we'll just get to know each other. So then, prior to that, before going on this trip, yeah, I said to myself, I basically put myself on food arrest. I said, cause my stomach acts up. I said, cool. I'm on this trip. My mum ain't here. My mum, nothing. No one is here. So Manasseh, like, what you're eating, you better just watch out. So I was basically not eating anyone's food.
We didn't eat on the first day.
We
did.
We ate on the first day because there was a ball. It was a ball in it,
yeah,
and then food. So obviously we're like eaten by us. We're guests. We're visitors from another country. So obviously they're gonna put us first.
They fed us,
and then they gave us food. And
we didn't eat it properly.
properly.
We even threw it away.
Yeah, in the nicest way possible. We threw it
but
away.
But we had to
Hey, it's Manasseh from the future. Before you guys come for us, we wasn't being rude or disrespectful. We just knew how our body was, so we were just looking out for it. Thank you.
Everybody had left, and because we were staying there for the retreat, we kind of helped to clear up.
Yeah,
and we had to set our beds and whatever. Doing that, and then I think that was the first time my stomach was
her stomach. Yeah, her stomach.
I was suffering, guys. My belly was hurting, and then what happened?
Yeah, my stomach was hurt, but it wasn't as bad as hers the first night.
Yeah. And then
what happened? We slept.
And then we woke up. What time was we waking up? I think we was waking up at 6.
No, we woke up at around 10.
10.
I think every night at 10.
I think we was waking up at 10. And then we start prayer.
But then we were starting the prayer and I'm just feeling some type of room in my system. But obviously I didn't really take it into consideration. I didn't take it into anything. I was just trying to brush it off. I remember on that same day, I even called FaceTime my mom because my phone got stolen, guys. That's a whole story time in itself. But yeah, I was calling my mom through her phone, and I remember I was sitting in the corner. I was like, "Mom," I was like to my mom on the phone, "I want to come home. My belly's starting to hurt," and obviously I'm getting scared. And my mom is not here. My mom is always there when I have my episodes. So I was really scared. So my mom was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna pray, stand over." I was like, "Cool." So my belly was hurting throughout the day, but it wasn't anything. Her belly was still hurting, but it was
it wasn't as bad.
It wasn't as bad as last night. So the night hits on that day, the second day. The night hit. I don't know what happened.
By this point, my belly was still hurting.
No, her belly was still hurting, but by this point, it's like the roles switched.
Differently.
The roles switched, but the roles switched.
And I feel what makes it worse is I can handle pain more than Manasseh does.
Yeah, I can't have pain. I can't have pain. So I remember it was time for us to sleep, and I was sleepy, but I wasn't really Daily knew that my stomach was hurting. So obviously she was sleeping, but she wasn't sleeping. So she was just saying if I'm alright. So I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Cause I'm that type of person. When my stomach hurts, I hate the attention it brings. I hate the attention. The only person that will know is Daily. Other than that, I hate the attention it brings. When people are just coming to surround me and this and other, I don't like it. So the only person I knew on that night was Daily. So obviously it was nighttime and I wanted Daily to go sleep. So I took it upon myself to stand up. Bad idea.
The worst idea.
Bad idea.
No, but everybody knew your stomach was hurting.
Yeah.
I think they prayed for you before.
Before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the night before.
The night before we prayed for you. And it kind of calmed down tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still really bad. So that night she went to
well
I didn't even fall asleep.
She didn't fall asleep.
I didn't even fall asleep.
And then I took it upon myself to stand up, to just go to the back, to go sit down somewhere. and then one older that was there, no, two older that were there knew that my stomach was hurting. So I must have got up, and then the minute I got up, Daily got up to go to like the prayer leader.
No, I didn't. When you got up, you started walking to the back, and then like it was like you was walking, and then like you got faster. Like it was like, oh damn, I need to get out of this place kind of thing. And I think when they saw you like speeding up, that's when one of the oldest came to you.
Yeah,
then she basically fainted, and I saw all of this, guys.
I see. That's why I need Daily the storytime.
I saw all of this. Yeah, she fainted, and then the older caught her, and then I wasn't gonna run to her first. I was like, I need to call the prayer leader.
Yeah.
So I went to her. I told her. I think she was even sleeping.
Yeah.
I told her, and then this always.
What part?
Basically, so then I told her, and then like them lot all went to everybody ran to her, and so like all of the youth leaders ran to her, and then the prayer leader was like, okay, everybody here, come upstairs, we're gonna pray.
Oh yeah.
Me being me, I'm like, okay,
because she wasn't a prayer.
I was like a worshiper. Yeah. So I was thinking anything of it. So I was getting ready to turn around to go back inside, and the prayer leader goes, Danny, where you going? Come on. I was like, oh.
I remember her telling me this.
I was like, oh. So then I had to run upstairs, went into the office upstairs.
And they started praying for me, like.
I started praying.
When I told you, like, the way I was feeling, like, my stomach was really, really bad. I don't know how to explain the pain because it's not a normal stomach pain, because normal stomach pains don't do that. Yeah, it was so bad. It was really bad. So they were praying. And they put me on the chair like this. And then
she was like, yeah, I'm fine now.
Yeah, I'm fine. And then
I was like, do you feel like you're gonna throw up? No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Guys, seconds after,
I threw up. It was. Do you know what it was?
At
that moment, I was throwing a party in my head. Because you know when you throw up, you're like, yes, no more pain, no more pain. Like, the pain gonna go now. That's all I needed to do. Maybe I ate something bad. There's another. And I was so happy. I was throwing a party in my head. I was like, yeah, but I was so drained. Like, I was finished, guys. Like, I was so weak. And I remember I was falling asleep on the chair, but I was trying not to fall asleep because I was scared that I wasn't gonna wake up. Guys, I was thinking the most. I was scared that I was not gonna wake up. I was scared I was gonna fall off my sleep and it's gonna make me choke. I was actually thinking the most. So like, I was basically forcing myself not to sleep, but I was falling asleep. So then we ended up all going downstairs and we all fell asleep. The next morning, what happened this morning? It was the same day, but it was in the morning now.
Yeah.
What happened on that day?
I think you were still in pain, but it wasn't as bad. Like it had gone down a lot.
Yeah, it went down.
It had gone down a lot. Like she was able to like maneuver around the place. But then from that day we said we're not eating and there again.
Yeah.
Like we didn't eat there.
We didn't eat there. So we just started getting like outside food.
Go get outside.
But then I remember I was still in pain. I remember they was giving me green tea. I never used to drink tea.
Oh yeah.
They were all forcing me to drink tea. Guys, I don't like tea.
I think it was giving me 7-Up.
Because in Ireland, they have this thing where you basically
you open the 7-Up, let the fizz out,
and then you drink it.
And it's meant to. I remember I was actually Manasse's, what's it called? Everything Manasseh wanted, I had to go and do it.
The thing is, I wasn't even asked for a lot. It was the people around.
Who was it that sent me upstairs? Someone's like, they go upstairs in Dad's office and make Manasseh tea.
But yeah.
I was like,
see, I wasn't asked for a lot because I'm like, when I don't feel well, I don't eat, I don't drink nothing. I'm basically like slowly making myself weak, but it's not on purpose. I just don't feel like eating.
It's just you get scared.
Yeah. And especially with stomach, like anything can literally trigger us.
Yeah, that was the first thing that happened.
And I remember I kept coming on the stage to sing, and everyone around was looking at me like, man, I said, "Oh, you actually okay?" Because like the way you look and the way you're feeling, like you're coming upstairs to sing.
Do you know what it is? I would call Manasseh like our lead singer, if that makes our lead singer. So like, not we rely on Manasseh, but like, hey, do you know what I mean? Like she leads most of the songs, and like when we group play, like we don't like leading songs that someone else leads.
Yeah, like we all have our song, like we
don't like leading songs that someone else leads. So like. But then we got to a point where I was like, Manasseh, you can't come on stage anymore because like it was so bad. Like she got to a point where she was on the stage and she couldn't even stand up to sing.
But it was one day you guys all went to the
we were at McDonald's.
You guys all went and I stayed in there, and I remember I was in pain, so like I fell asleep and I woke up guys, the pain went. I don't think anyone understand how happy I was at that moment, although I thought. But I was so happy at that moment. When I tell you I was up and I was dancing, I was moving around, like everything I wanted to do on that trip, I was basically doing it because the pain was gone. I was so happy. I was interacting with everyone. I wasn't the sick girl anymore.
Do you know what?
I think like when you guys came back from the shop, she was somewhere else. We all had like
talk about it.
we all had like a group discussion, just sitting down. Like, it was just good vibes, good everything. Like the pain was gone. I'm sitting down. I just felt. I said, "Jeez, Louise." In my head, I was thinking, what did I actually do for me to be in so much pain? Like, I was just so confused.
I don't deserve.
Yeah.
I don't.
So we woke up one morning, a gracious morning. It was the morning of it was Saturday, the day before, the night before. We was gonna be. It was Saturday.
We left on Monday.
We left on Monday.
Yeah.
So it was Saturday. It was Saturday though. It was a Saturday.
I think it was because I remember your mum wanted you to come home, but you ended up sleeping there again.
Yeah. So it was a Saturday. So that Saturday, with retreats, that Saturday is literally, we are basically throwing a party to basically glorify God for everything that He's basically done for us at that moment in the retreat.
I think Saturday was
A blankie. I was carrying that blanket everywhere with me, and then
I carried my blanket everywhere.
I was carrying it everywhere with me because, and I remember I was just looking at everyone.
Oh gosh, my blanket.
Oh my god. I remember just looking at everyone just dancing and having fun, and guys, I was there sitting down in pain. But then I remember like,
I don't think I was dancing.
so the pain, like, it got from, let's say it's from 50 to 100 real quick on that day. So it was on 50, so 50 is really bad anyway. So it got to 100, so I said, okay, I took it upon myself to stand up. This is what I did. I don't know why I kept doing this. I basically kept sneaking away from everyone. I stood up and I went to the back and I made myself green tea. Someone that doesn't drink tea like that made themselves tea. I made myself tea. I sipped it. It was like fire. It was like fire. And then I remember one of the oldest clocked that I was gone in it, and he came at the back. And I remember I was like, I just remember this day. This was the worst day. I was like this, yeah. And he was like, man, I said, are you okay? And I was like, I'm not okay. I remember I was saying, I'm not okay. I'm not mute. I went mute, guys, because I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. And I remember they stood me up and they took me outside. And then I was just trying to breathe so much. That was the only thing I was really focusing on. My breathing. I wanted my breath back. I couldn't breathe, guys. It was like, I was just trying so much. And I said, like, are you okay? Like, he was trying to speak to me. And I can't breathe. I remember then my mask came outside, and then the youth started coming outside. And I remember,
I was still inside.
She was still inside. Tell me what happened.
And then one of the oldest came to me, because like I realised Melissa was gone, but then I knew all of the oldest were with her, so like I didn't want to like go and just have bare bodies kind of thing. So then one of the oldest came to me. I think I was sitting down when he came to me. I was sitting on my bed, and he was like, "We need to call Melissa's mum." I'm thinking, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, what has happened now? Oh my gosh. From time when they say you need to call your mum, I say I know it's serious. So then I called your mum. And then I think he was speaking to her, because I didn't know exactly what was going on. Like I just knew she was having pain, but I didn't know she wasn't breathing properly and all of that. So then he was speaking to her, and the thing I love about Melissa's mum is such a prayerful woman, guys. I don't think you understand, guys.
Hi, bestie, mum.
I don't think you understand, like the way this woman prays is like out of this. See, that's the level of prayer I want to get to.
Me too, man.
Because fam. So then she was like, she's gonna pray, and then I think I was gonna go back inside. I don't know why. I don't know why, but
I feel like there was bare bodies though.
No, there was a lot of people there.
Bare bodies.
And like we were standing in the corridor, and that corridor was small. There were so many people. I think I was gonna go back inside. Like I left my phone there, and I think I was gonna go back inside, and they were like, "Where you going?" So then I had to stay outside. And then Melissa's mum was started praying for her.
Yeah, I remember I heard my mom's voice. When I heard my mom, I started crying even more, because it was like, guys, if you guys know the feeling of your breath being taken away from you, like you can't breathe, you're worse, like the minute you can't breathe, like or something, I'm not gonna like instantly you're thinking the worst. I'm just thinking like my mom. I just want my mom. Like, guys, I'm the biggest mummy girl. I think everyone's realized now in this video. So I was like, I just want my mom. And I remember, I was crying because I was just trying to breathe, like, and I feel like me crying.
Bear in mind, everybody's like inside the church, and we're like right outside.
Yeah, there was like mamas, like 3 mamas.
And it was raining.
Yeah. And then I was just trying to, like, I was crying, and I think that was making it worse, because when you cry, you kind of like, I don't know, like, you can't really, like, you kind of take your breath away, so that was making it worse. And I remember, this is what I remember, yeah, daily beside me. All I remember is, man, I say breathe, breathe, blackout, 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 blackout. Back again, man, I say breathe, breathe, blackout, 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 blackout. Man, I say breathe, man, I say, I've never heard it. They was getting so frustrated.
I was getting so
man, I say, breathe.
I think I was getting so frustrated because like, obviously, you're sitting on the chair, yeah. Let's say this is Manasseh, and then I'm over here like crouching, yeah. And then someone's on the other side, but that person's not really holding you. So I'm holding you up. I'm like, okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. And then she passes. So she's just falling on me, and I'm like, is no one seeing what's going? Like, why am I doing all of this by myself? Like, I don't understand. Like, fam, I'm still a kid. I can't deal with this. And then everyone, like, no one's helping me. I'm like, Manasseh.
I feel like at that time, in that moment, everyone was everywhere.
Bam.
Like,
and then like there was the mama saying, "Bring ambulance."
I didn't want to go to the hospital.
Bring ambulance.
From day one, yeah, they wanted to call the hospital. I didn't want to go because I got told in Ireland, when you go to the hospital,
in there, you don't come out.
You don't come out for a very long time. So I said, no way. And another thing, I'm not from Ireland, so they don't have any records.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know what they're putting in me. So from day one, I said to everyone, I'm not going hospital. Please respect that. But yeah, continue.
Bring ambulance. That's all I was hearing the mama say. Bring ambulance. We're like, no one's calling the ambulance. I think some of them got to a point where it was like, we need to call the ambulance. But it was like, no, we're not calling the ambulance. We're not calling the ambulance. I think even your mum said no ambulance.
Yeah.
And then we just started praying, and then we got Prophet
to pray for
on
me.
the phone.
And when I told you that moment, yeah, everyone around me literally, like,
yeah, that's when everybody left.
Yeah, everyone around me was like gone. So like I was like, my breathing came back. I was so happy. My breathing came back, my stomach.
At that point, it was literally only me and
but
outside. They closed the door. Do you know that?
God,
we were locked outside in the rain, in the cold. Do you know how cold it was in Ireland? Guys, it was rain. They locked us outside.
I can't even remember.
Okay.
But yeah, we were literally just there. I remember, Prof was praying for me, and like this is one reason why I wanted to tell the story time so much. Within that whole situation that I was going through, I felt like I had faith, but I didn't have faith.
Yeah, he said that to you, innit?
Yeah, I had faith, so I didn't have faith. Like I didn't have faith. Like obviously, I had faith that God was gonna heal me, but I didn't have that type of faith that I needed for me to be healed. Because I don't think you guys understand. What's that word that you always use? The severity. The severity of the situation that everyone was going, like that I was going through that at that moment. Like my belly was hurting me. Like I felt like my insides were gonna rip open and just. But yeah, so yeah, I remember he was just telling me to have faith. And I remember in my head, I was thinking, I have faith, but I didn't have faith, you know what I mean? Until there was one point where I feel like, I think the faith just kicked in.
I think there was a point where he told us to take him off speaker.
Yeah,
and he was speaking to you.
Yeah.
And then that's when everything changed.
Yeah, the faith kicked in, boy. Like, whether you're going through any situation within your life, with family problems, friends problems, relationship problems, health problems, you need to have faith. That's the number one thing. You need to have faith, and you need to believe that God is going to heal you, or you're going to like come past any situation within your life, to be quite honest. Because the minute I had that level of faith I had, my stomach pains went down automatically, and that's how I automatically, and that's how I know God is real. God is a working man. He never sleeps, guys. He never fails us, you know. So
he's a working God.
He's a working God. Sorry, my apologies. So yeah, he said what he said to me on the phone. I remember I was so weak, like I was extremely weak, so that they had to like bring me upstairs. Like I had to like force myself as well to walk because no one's carrying me. And then we went upstairs. I remember I just laid down there, guys. I haven't eaten for like how many days?
Yeah,
I haven't eaten a proper meal.
I think the first time she properly ate was that first day.
Because everyone said, "Man, see, eating food." They bought me KFC. Like it was nice, but I didn't.
She ate though.
I ate,
but you didn't finish. It was a lot of food though as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember laying down, but like the pain, like it went down. It did decrease after that prayer, and then. Yeah, and I remember my mum was like, "Man, I said, you're coming home right now. Like, you're coming home now." And
her mum wanted to book both.
Yeah, my mum wants to book both of us tickets, and she said that we're coming home right now. On that day, we're going home. But like, I feel like that would have been the worst decision anyway.
I think we got
My whole family and some people back at home was so scared, like they were terrified. So just imagine that your daughter in another country, like just feeling like this and you're not there. That is scary. But yeah, the pain went down. I remember I was staying in some room like with Daly and Sister Pauline and Sister Esther, and then we were just there like keeping me company and everything. And I remember, it's like, do you know what it was? It's like I was in a hospital, because what about when people coming to visit me in the room? But the number one thing that I will never ever forget from that day was when they was bringing me upstairs from that day, and I just heard everyone praying for me. At that moment, I felt so loved. I don't know how to explain. I felt so loved. I felt loved for real. Like everyone was literally praying for me. Everyone was just in that. Literally, I was in that room crying the whole thing by myself, like, ooh, by myself, and that's what basically happened. And even the next day, I woke up. I was in pain, but it wasn't as bad as the other day, like on the Saturday. But I was still, the pain was still there, but my breathing was there. So you just thank God, like you just thank God that my breathing was there. But that Sunday came. It was just good vibes for quite a while.
That Sunday was good.
That Sunday was really, really good. Like I thought basically happened in the trip. Like obviously right now I still go through the pains, but it's not like we still experience them, but it's not like how it was before, because we would experience it like crazy. Like me and Dave will be in and out of hospitals like man. But the moral of this whole story is that you just have to have faith in God that He's going to change the situation.
You only need faith as small as a mustard seed.
Word.
Do you know how small a mustard seed is? Do you know how small?
It's the babies.
You just need to have faith, man.
Yeah.
And like believe that you're already healed.
Yeah. And like any situation you may be facing right now, it's not like, I feel like there's a reason why God even places certain situations in your life, like anyway, like within family problems, relationship problems, friends, whatever. Like He knows that you're gonna overcome it. He knows that He will never give you a situation
you can't handle.
Yeah. Bam. Yeah, guys, make sure you like and comment and you subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, guys.
Turn on your post notifications, because we're gonna be posting like and you don't want to miss a video.
You don't.
Because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But anyway, guys,
hope you enjoyed.
Hallelujah.